some sewing. I'm going to be stitching up a Simplicity pattern. It's a Cynthia Raleigh pattern, view A. I'm going to be stitching this up today. And yeah, I'm going to be sewing for about an hour. So let's see how far I can get through this pattern within an hour. Let me know if you all are liking the vibes. It's given, throwback YouTube days where you kind of put up your, what is this? A trifold background so you can hide the mess going on behind you. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to kick off my weekend with some sewing because it's been a week. So let's see how far I can get through this pattern within an hour or so. So, again, I'm stitching up view A, which is this very cute dress right here. On the model, it looks kind of short, but then again, I don't know how tall the model is. So we'll see. Luckily, I have all the pieces already cut out. I have the pattern cut out, as well as the fabric cut out, as well as the materials that I need, the notions that I need for this. All you need is elastic for this pattern. Shout out to my co-working friends. They helped me batch cut a lot of my patterns. I just was like, hey, I need help prepping some of the patterns that I want to stitch up this summer. And they came through, okay? The homie Chameleonaire, the homie Laura, they came through and helped me cut out this pattern. So I'm like, all right, let me just sit down and try to squeeze out this pattern with this last bit of summer that we have. So let me stop yapping and get started. So basically this pattern only calls for 4 pieces of fabric, not pieces of fabric, but 4 pieces. It's actually 3 pattern pieces, or piece 1, piece 2, and piece 3. Piece 1 and 2 are the front and back of the dress, and then piece 3 is the sleeve. So in total, it's 4 pieces, front, back, and the 2 sleeves, and then you have your elastic. So I already have the elastic cut out. This is for the wrist, and then this is for the neckband. Now the elastic that I am using for this, it is a little bit shorter than what the instructions call for, but I'm using what I have and we're rolling with it, okay? I'm trying to use what I have and not go out and get more stuff. So let's go ahead and lay this out and see. And hopefully you all can hear me because I have my AirPods in, and sometimes it likes to automatically connect to like my laptop or my iPad. But I'm listening to music so that way I don't get flagged on YouTube in case anyone wants to know. So let's see. So we're going to start with mini dress A, top B, or romper C. With right sides together, stitch the front 1 or 6 to back 2 or 7 at side seam. Why does it say? Oh, I'm guessing because that's the other top. Let me make sure I can see your comments or chats as they come in. And excuse my chair if it's squeaking. Okay, so I'm guessing or 6 or 2 or 7. 2 or 7 might be for the top. Two or 7. Yeah, so I'm using piece 1 and 2. Sometimes I get a little turned around with instructions when they have multiple steps in it. So this is what the sleeve looks like. Hopefully, I just realized I picked a fabric that has stripes, so hopefully I can align them correctly and see how far this goes. This is, which piece is this? This is the front. So that is front. The front. We're going to align that to the back piece. I think I should be able to get this done within an hour. Let's see. I think the hardest part about this, or the most challenging part, might just be the aligning the stripes. That might be the trickiest part about this. But we'll see. We shall see. And I really don't have to align the tops, it's just the side seams. Okay, let's see. Oh, y'all, I hope these stripes get aligned well. I hope I line up these stripes right. Okay, bam. We got one seam done. Now let's get this other side stitched together. I wish you all can listen to the music that I'm listening to because I be jamming over here. Baby, it's you. I should have y'all guess what song I'm listening to. Oh, baby, it's you. You put my love on top. Put my love on top, 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 top. On top, top, top. Put my love on top. Ear to ear. I pinned it on the wrong side. It's okay, we're gonna roll with it. Maybe it's you. I don't know why this dress looks so big, but I keep having to remind myself that elastic is going in it. It should be fine, but it looks huge right now. Trust the process. This is probably not the best tape to be sewing on. You put my love on top. 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 You put my love two side seams together. This looks huge right now. It looks huge. But I'm going to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, front and back are sewn together. Where are my scissors? Alrighty, so step one is complete. Now, with right sides together, stitch underarm seam of sleeve. So for both the sleeves, so now that we have the front and back sewn together, we can set this to the side and grab the sleeves. These are the sleeves. This is the sleeve. This is why you really have to trust the process, because look how, when you hold it up like this, it's like, girl, where's the sleeve going? But it's gonna go like that. Can you see the vision? Okay. With right sides together, stitch underarm seam of the sleeve. Okay, so bam, we're going to fold this in half lengthwise. And match it up that way, and then stitch down like that. Okay. Look at this little push pin, y'all. It's a shoe. Isn't that cute? This little pin cushion. Okay. Sometimes I look back at some of my earlier live sewing videos, and I'm like, oh, I for sure have resting stitch face. I'm always like so locked in when I'm sewing. It's like, no one bother me. I'm sewing right now. I'm on a mission to get this done. All right, we have one sleeve, right? We got a sleeve. It's not cute right now, but we're getting there. All right, so that's the first sleeve. Stitch on the arm of the sleeve, turn that out. Stitch the other one. So now I'm going to go ahead and stitch up the second sleeve. Lord, please let these stripes line up. Fingers crossed, these stripes line up. Goodness, they're gonna line up. They're gonna line up. I have faith. They're gonna line up. If not, that's what seam rippers are for. I put this together, I'll take it apart. No, but they're gonna line up because I don't want to take it apart. I just want to wear it. Bam. We have a second sleeve. Okay, so step 3, turn sleeve right side out. So that's sleeve 1. And this is sleeve 2. Turn them right side out. Okay. Step 3. Hold the garment wrong side out with the armhole towards you. Hold the garment. This is the garment. Right side out. No, hold the garment wrong side out with the armhole towards you. So this is the garment, but I'm going to turn the armhole toward me. So bam, like this. So it's a big U. Like that. With the armhole toward me, with right sides together. Pin sleeve to armhole edge, matching underarm seams. Stitch again 1/8 from first stitching. Trim seam below notches close to stitching, and then pressing towards sleeve. Okay, so basically you want to have the armhole facing towards you with the garment still on the wrong side, but you want to take one of the sleeves and you want to make sure right sides are facing each other, and you want to make sure I'm saying this right before I tell you all this. Is that correct? Is that the right sleeve? Is that the right side? Is that the right sleeve? Let's see. There's a double notch here. Thank goodness for notches, because otherwise I would be lost. Okay, yeah, so let me show you. So basically, you're going to open your garment up. Make sure it's a U facing towards you. And then to know if you have the right sleeve inserted on the right side, there's going to be double notches for the back. I don't know if you can see that. And then there's going to be a notch single notch for the front part of the sleeve. You just want to make sure that your notches are all lined. That's how you'll know if everything is lining up correctly. And y'all, it looks like the stripes are lining up. It looks like the stripes are matching. This warms my heart. Okay, just keep going. Just keep going, just keep going. The notches are matching. And once I have this pinned, I'll show you how this looks. Make sure those seams are aligned as well. You can open them up. Now would be a good time to like serge the edges, but before I attach the sleeve, but I'm working with what I have. Okay. So this is what your sleeve should look like once you have it all lined up. You'll know if you're on the right track because the notches. It should be 2 notches on one side and then 1 notch on the other side. And as long as your notches align, you're on the right track. When I'm sewing, I always get like fabric lint in my nose. I feel like I should be like sewing with a mask or something. Like fabric particles or something. Shake it off. Make that move for somebody who appreciates all the love I give. Oh my God. Baby, and that means I gotta. It's gonna be too late. And make sure you are not stitching the wrong part of the sleeve. Like, make sure you're not catching any additional fabric that's not supposed to be sewn together. Shake it off. What time is it? Okay, I have 30 minutes. Can I finish this in 30 minutes? Get this off on my mind. Real love in my life. Don't you know I gotta shake it off? Shake it off. Gotta get up out of here and go somewhere. With somebody who all the love I give, oh I gotta. Baby, and that means I gotta. Shake, 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 shake. Take this off. Shake it off so I can get it in there. There we go. Appreciate all the love I give. Oh my God. Alrighty, we have a sleeve attached. Now let's attach this other sleeve. Clean up these threads. It's looking so good. It's looking so good. I know some of y'all like, girl, it looks like a bed sheet right now. Trust the process. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay. Always there when you call. On time. Baby, be mine. Baby, be mine. I'm always there when you call. This one, I don't know if the sleeve is lining up. You call always on time. Always on time. You are all. I should have lined this up by the seam first. Let's try that. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. I know I did not just run out of pens. Oh no, I got a couple more. Okay, so let's see. these pins, for some reason, they don't want to stay inside of this blouse. They just keep falling out. A blouse dress. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. Why is this sleeve feeling a little? Let's wait. Let's pause for a second. This sleeve is feeling a little off for some reason. Let's see. Why is that feeling a little off? Okay, that might work. Okay. Note to self, get a sturdier table the next time I decide to sew. Baby, I swear it's deja vu. I'm in control. I can't let it go. Okay. So To keep the elastic from getting stuck in the armhole seam, allow us as it's inserted, use machine. Hold on, let me pause my music because step 4. To keep elastic from getting stuck in the armhole seam allowances as it's inserted, use machine basting to anchor them to garment within the casing area. Be sure to remove basting after casing is finished. Let's see. I have about 12 minutes left. Can I finish this? Let's see. Well, the front and back are together. The sleeve is on. All I have to do is pop in the elastic, make the casing for the elastic at the top. Let me reverse this so you can see it. Let's see. So this is what the inside looks like. And then if I reverse it to the other side, it looks gigantic, right? But this is the way it's supposed to look for now. And next, all I have to do is what is that? Right side, wrong side. From the inside, I will make a casing. So I will fold this down. On the inside, make a casing and insert the elastic here as well as on the sleeves. I think we can do it. Let's see. I should have got more pins. To keep the elastic from getting stuck in the armhole seam allowances as it's inserted, use machine basting to anchor them to garment within the casing area. So basically, I'm going to fold this down, baste it, insert some elastic. It didn't say how much to fold. Oh. I should have reinforced the sleeve. Reinforce the stitching of the sleeve. I'll go back and do that later. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me I sewed all that time and I ran out of bottom thread? Okay. I ran out of thread on the bottom. Okay. Anyways, it's a little bit over an hour. I said I was only going to spend an hour doing this. So this will be part one of this kind of sew with me video. But I think that I got a lot accomplished within 1 hour. I have the sleeve attached. I have the front and back sewn together. And then I have half of the casing for the elastic that's going to go along the neckband. I have that stitched. And look, y'all, the lines are matching so far. Yes, it looks like they are all aligned. So I'm going to have a part 2 of this video because this video is getting very lengthy. So this is definitely not a dress that you can sew up within an hour. It's going to take a few hours, especially if you are cutting out the pattern, cutting out the fabric, and then stitching this up. It's definitely over an hour. Anybody that tells you that a dress only takes an hour, it's probably because the pattern as well as the fabric is pre-cut. But I am going to call it one for now. I'll probably do a part 2 for this video of me inserting the elastic in the neckline as well as along the what is this, the cuff or the arms, the sleeve arms, and then popping in the hem on the bottom of this dress. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but at the beginning of the video, I don't know if I mentioned, let me not knock my setup over, but this series is part of my camera confidence challenge that I'm hosting on my YouTube channel. Basically, it's a series to get comfortable talking to and in front of a camera without all the unnecessary edits of, you know, that comes in along within the process of making a video. And I believe this is week 5. Let me double check. This is week 5 for that live vertical video challenge. And actually, yes, this is week 5, and one of the topics for this week was to reflect on how this challenge has been thus far. I will admit that this challenge has definitely been it's definitely been pushing me in a lot of ways. In one way, I feel like it's really been helping me get over the little bit of perfectionism that I have inside of me, whereas, you know, when you start to create content and make videos, there's an ounce of you that feels like, okay, you want to make this engaging and you want to make this as, you know, interactive as you can for the viewer that's watching. But when I am doing live videos and I'm sewing, I don't have the capacity to like engage, keep up with the comments, as well as, you know, sew an item. So it is giving me the space to learn how to do that, and along with a bunch of other things. I think that live vertical video is great when it comes to growing your channel on YouTube. However, trying to find a way to make it something when engaging when you are doing something like a craft like this, I think that that is something that is a learning curve. But so far, this live vertical video challenge has been going well, and I'm going to pick back up on this project later on and continue this series of sewing this dress up. So I will check in with you all later. Bye.